Hey guys, this is Ernest Martinez and welcome to this Power presentation. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the business opportunity presentation that we have here at Power on exactly how to cash in on the solar revolution. And I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, okay? So we are Power, Power with a U, as you can tell, and we install a lot of solar, but we're actually not a solar company. Power is a platform. And so just like some of these other companies you guys have probably seen that have changed the industry, they're actually market disruptors is what they're called, that have changed the way that we do business. So for example, Amazon, right? Amazon, there is no retail business that you just go in and go and look at their stuff like Kmart and Walmart and other companies. And so Amazon took the retail business to a whole nother platform, which is online. Uber took over the taxi industry. And think about it, Uber does not own not even one taxi cab, right? And so it's completely changed the way we do business there. Airbnb completely changed the way that we stay in different places. And so it owns much, more rooms than the Marriott or really any hotel out there. And they don't own any hotels. Netflix, same thing. They took over Blockbuster. And so this is exactly what Power is doing for the solar industry. And you're going to see in this presentation exactly why. And here's the main reason, okay? So Power is a platform. And so we've aligned ourselves with different types of people to work with us to set up solar. And so we're independent sellers, certified, trained solar experts. We align ourselves and talk with homeowners, and we help them access affordable and custom solutions. Product partners, they have high quality panels, inverters, batteries, financing, and more. And then we have installation partners, which are the top local and regional installers that'll install those high quality panels. And so this platform, it puts everything together for us and makes it much more affordable. And you're going to see that once we get into the cost of goods. And even though we're not a solar company, we've actually just celebrated our 16,000th install about a month and a half ago. And so that's huge news, guys. We're actually taking the industry by storm. And so ask yourself this, okay? And anybody that you talk to as far as solar, stop wasting money on utility bills. So we can help people save up to 50% on energy costs. I know for me, when my mentor did a proposal with me, they were going to bring me down from $340 a month. And actually, I'm going to show you that down half of that. And so just by switching, I'm able to save money right then and there. It's amazing. Zero down financing options. So literally, you do not have to pay anything out of pocket. We can actually 100% finance you to get solar. That's amazing. Receive a tax credit of 30% right now in 2022. In fact, Joe Biden actually just signed that we're going to have this another 10 years for this tax credit for solar. And so literally the government wants us to go solar. And so that's huge news. Immediately increase the value of your home. That's huge. Why does it do that? You're literally putting an asset that creates electricity for you and your house on top of your house. And so that's an asset, right? An asset on top of an asset. So that's huge. And on top of that, I mean, you're creating clean, renewable energy for you and your family. And that's amazing. Now, anytime I'm looking into an opportunity, the main thing that I look at is how big is this opportunity? And am I at the beginning? Am I at the end? Where am I, right? And so how big is this opportunity with solar? So here it is. We have 130 million homes here in the United States, and 90 million are eligible for solar, okay? And only 3.5 million have gone solar. So that's literally less than 4% of eligible homes have gone solar. So what does that mean? The market is wide open for us. We have 87 million eligible households that we can help go solar with literally, zero out of pocket. And that's a ton of opportunity. And so in 2021, someone went solar every single minute. A lot of people are moving to solar because of, what's going on. And so It's not whether somebody's gonna go solar, it's who they're gonna go solar with. Okay. And so you're able to take advantage and help people. And here's the big question. Okay. This is how you know whether your home is right for solar. Okay. First of all, we would have to get a utility bill and see how much kilowatts you're consuming. Okay. And so when we look at a utility bill, that's the very first thing that we do with any client. We see the total amount of the bill, the number of kilowatts, and then the price per kilowatts that's happening on the utility bill. And so that will determine on the proposal, once we do the numbers, if it makes sense or not, right? This is really interesting, guys. National utility increases have gone up dramatically. Since 2003, national average utility prices have nearly doubled. Okay. If you look right here at 2000, it was on average 13 cents, 2010, 17 cents, 2018, 26 cents. And who knows where we're going to be in a few years, right? I know for me on my property, if you look at my utility bill, it's about 34 cents per kilowatt that I'm paying. And so it's pretty much right there, right? And so I'm going to show you on the proposal how much money we're going to be saving clients. It's absolutely amazing. Um, if you've ever asked yourself, how does solar work? Here it is. It's a way where you can get clean energy right from the sun, right from your rooftop. Simply put, solar uses sunlight, abundance, and readily available to power your home. And as you can see, the sun hits the panels, it goes over to what's called an inverter that inverts the sun rays from one form of electricity to another one, the one that our home uses. And if you have any extra that's being generated, that goes back to what's called the utility grid. And so your utility company might be Southern California Edison, it might be some other company. And so that's what we call the grid. And so that's exactly how solar works. Okay. Like we mentioned, the 30% federal tax credit. I mean, this by itself, guys, this is huge. The government wants us to go solar, thanks to the recent IRS bill. I mean, you could be eligible for a tax credit at 30% of the total cost of your system. And so literally, it's like the government is paying for 1/3 of the solar that you're getting. Okay. That's pretty huge. By the way, if you guys have ever asked, or if there's any mortgage loan originators or realtors here watching this video, what happens if you sell your home, okay? Or you help a client sell their home? Did you know that NREL study finds solar homes sold 20% faster and 4 to 6% more? And so you could see that it's a lot more valuable, right? Because, your clients, instead of paying Edison, literally the roof is generating the electricity for them. So that's huge. Now, now and in the future, your clients are going to have lots of choices. They have them right now, right, to go solar. We'd be honored if you chose us, of course. We have experience. We just had our 16,000 installed, so we have a ton of experience. We have growth. We're actually one of the fastest growing residential companies here in America. In fact, we were just on Inc. 5000, the number 43 company, private company. And so, and we're triple B. We have 5-star ratings on Yelp. And so, as you can see, we have a lot of growth and a lot of stability. Okay, and amazing satisfaction. And we help clients have peace of mind, impact on, the Amazon rainforest community, and responsibility. Okay. Something I really like that this company does, we have something called Power Care. And so every single solar that we install, we always put a 30-year limited coverage on it. And so, it's literally covered for 30 years. So you don't have to worry about it, something going wrong or anything like that. It's just great peace of mind for you and your clients to have. And when your clients are going through the process, it's a very simple, hassle-free process. They can literally see everything that's going on, which stage we're at until finish. So literally, if we're doing the site survey or we're doing the design that's going to be submitted to the county for their approval, the permitting, the installation, when that's going to be, the inspection, when it's turned on, all that stuff, it'll tell them exactly where we're at in the process. I think that's one of the things that clients really want. They just want to know where they're at in the process on the follow-up. And so when you have a lot of projects, it's great that the system does that for you. Now, here's an example. In fact, this is my proposal on the property that I have up in Wrightwood. And so we always have this proposal or this report that's generated that you get to present to your client if you become a solar professional with us. And so it has their name, their address, their number, all that good stuff. And then it goes on to the design. So this is the top of my roof right here. There's actually much more panels on it. So I turned some off so that way I have a little less production because I didn't need that many. So in this case, I'm going with 21 panels, and then I'm going with the N-phase inverters, 21 inverters right under the panel. There's a lot of companies that might have one or two inverters that go with, all the panels. The problem with that is, if something happens to the inverter, it burns out, then literally you're not generating electricity. And so when you get one of these, when you have each panel having its own inverter, if one of them goes out, it doesn't matter. I have another 20 in this case. And so I learned that from my mentor, and you'll learn that, if you decide to join us on the solar professional side, exactly what to say and do and what to have and why and all that good stuff. So in my case, estimated yearly production is 11,000 kilowatts. So I was producing a little bit less than that. And so, in fact, this is exactly what it is. If I were to click on this, it would show me my energy consumption right now. I actually got these numbers from the utility bill, which is exactly why we need the utility bills from clients to begin with. And so the yellow line is the solar production. So in the summertime, it's producing a lot more energy for us. And so our thing as professionals is always having the solar production create more electricity than the consumer needs. So in my case, I have 139% solar offset. So it's producing me 100% of what I'm consuming for electricity plus an extra 39%, which is a lot, by the way. A lot of people would recommend, 105 to 115% offset, but you don't want to be less than 100% because then you owe Edison, right, at the end of the year. And that's what you don't want. A lot of clients just don't have enough solar panels. That's the only reason why they would have a payment. So in my case, it's an extra 39% electricity that's generating. Okay. Why? Because I plan on putting, a few other things. Maybe if I want an electric vehicle, if I want to have like a pool later or jacuzzi and I'm using more energy, I'm going to need more. I'm going to consume more. So instead of expanding the solar system in the future, I'd rather just do it right now. And I could do that. Look at the left and the right. Okay. So right now, my current utility bill in this property is $200. Okay. And my solar payment will be $153. And that's with the 139% that's generating me. Plus, on the right-hand side, the new utility bill, it's going to be a -10. So I'm literally going to get $10 of credit every single month from Edison just because I'm generating more electricity than needed. Anything else I'm generating, I get credits from California Edison. Okay. Some companies work a little differently, but in my case, Southern California, here in California, that's how it works. But here's the thing I want you guys to really understand here. Okay. On the left-hand side, my current utility bill is $200, but where is it going to be in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years? So, this is an interactive proposal tool. So if I were to move that line over, those numbers would go up. And so just look at your own bills. Look at 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and see if it's gone up, and it has, and they can do that, right? So, right now the current cost per kilowatt with the utility bill is 30 cents. Over here on the right, under where it says your solar payment, average 25-year cost per solar kilowatt is 16 cents. So I'm literally going from 30 cents to 16 cents. And on top of that, this is an average of 25 years. And then I'll pay it off. So literally that solar payment is going to go from $153 to zero. So how much is that electricity bill, costing me? Literally zero, right? The panels are creating my electricity. That's what I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to really explain it to where it's a no-brainer. It's a win-win situation for the customer. You're literally gonna save money right then and there, zero out of pocket right now. And then on top of that, in 25 years, it's gonna go to zero because your panels are gonna create your electricity and you don't owe on them anymore. So this is an absolutely amazing opportunity, guys. I don't know, if you can tell I'm excited about this. So it's your choice, you and your clients, of course. Either option one, you stick with your current utility, and who knows where it's going to be, right? It's unpredictable rates in the future, and it adds no value to your home. Okay. Whoever buys that property later, I mean, they'll get the property, but then they're going to pay whatever electricity they're consuming. But if you go solar, it's zero out of pocket option, long-term savings, literally from day one, like I showed you. You control and you have predictability because you know exactly what your expense is. And then it adds value to your home on top of that. It'll be literally worth more. So that's beautiful, guys. So that's the consumer, why you should go solar. Now let me show you guys the income, okay, the revenue share, okay. So we have this platform, this opportunity, and literally you can build your own solar company from anywhere utilizing our powerful cloud-based platform. I've had and I've seen literally the mentor that's mentoring me. He's literally completely done it through Zoom. Okay, it's amazing. So you actually don't have to go to the properties themselves. You have access to marketing assets and material that you can utilize. A virtual proposal tool. So on each property, you have that's generated for you, and then you go through, make changes, and then you show the client. So that's amazing. Online back office, homeowner presentation materials, training and knowledge base, and then affordable healthcare options as well. And so if you want to literally earn money just by referring a name and number, this is exactly how you do it. It's free to join. You get $1,000 referral commission paid to you as an ambassador for any lead you submit, which results in an installation. When your referrals go directly to your consultant, we close it for you, and then you'll start seeing these payments and they're paid to you. And so, we're literally working for you completely free, doesn't cost anything. And just to give you guys an example, if you're earning $1,000, remember just a name and number and utility bill, and it's $1,000, and you do refer three, and let's say you stay consistent, you're referring three a month. I mean, that's $3,000 per month, $36,000 per year. Now, do you know three people that would love to save money on what they're already paying, right? Electricity, at least three, right? And so if you're a professional, a realtor, an MLO, or somebody that's already talking to people, if you can save them money, amazing. um I actually have life insurance agents, and they're always getting that, oh, I don't have an extra $100 $200 a month for their life insurance, right? But if you help that client save 100 $200 $300 in electricity, all of a sudden you create that money for them, right? And so that's what it's all about. So let me show you our model. We have a cost of goods model. So you actually own a solar company basically, because we control how much the cost of goods is. So we see the numbers. So if we see the solar cost being, and we get a wholesale, let's just say it's $20,000, and then we sell the whole everything to the client for $30,000, that means there's a margin of $10,000. So our commission in this case would be based on $10,000. Okay, so that's the cost of goods. Most other companies, most of the reps, they don't see any of that. They have one or two options to sell it, and that's it. And then they just get a small percentage of that, right? And so for us, we actually controls, how much money we make. So that by itself, you should be very excited because you don't have, a lot of opportunities to do that. Okay. So show me the money. Okay. So how do you earn with us? We actually have, 5 different ways to earn money. So if you're an ambassador, it's free and you just kind of refer. But if you actually join us and actually become, a solar professional with us, this is how it works. Okay. So remember that margin, that $10,000, we're paid based on the 10,000, and we have a 70-30 split. Okay. And so that 70, 30% is split up in this. Okay. 15% goes to the power margin. So that's paid to the company. 15% is paid to the revenue share. So paid back to us. So I'll show you how that's split. And then 70% is paid to basically you. Okay. So that's the personal and partner sales commission. And so 70% goes to you. And if you need help closing deals and you split them, if you split it with a partner or you split it with like a mentor that's mentoring you, then you just split it 50-50. Okay. But 70% is paid to you. Okay. So for example, on personal sales, you earn 70% of that net margin. So remember that $10,000 margin, 70% of 10,000 is $7,000. So in that case, that's $7,000 and that's paid daily. There's partnered sales. So like I mentioned, if somebody's mentoring you, you guys split it. So that's 50-50. So that would be, $3,500 in that case. Okay. Revenue shares. So that's actually paid 6 levels. So that 15% is paid 6 levels. And so if you decide to build a team and you have other people that are working and saving people money as far as solar, you get paid anywhere from $150 to $550 for every project. Okay, down 6 levels. We also get paid on finance rebates. This actually came in just a couple months ago. So we earn a rebate on every eligible loan. So that whole thing where it's 100% financed, we get paid pretty much a point on the loan. So that's an extra $600 to $800 on each project. Okay, not too bad, right? So that's paid monthly. And then the last one here is stock options. And so, this is based on performance. So when you're closing these solar deals, then the company actually gives you stock options for free. So that's amazing. Okay. So just to break it down on the personal sales, there's literally 3 tiers. Okay. The first one is tier 1. So while you're learning, you're splitting your first few deals just so you learn how to start closing them yourself. So when you're tier 1, you split it with a mentor. And so you earn an average of $3,500 per home. So remember the margin, which is $10,000, 70% of that, 7,000 divided into 2, because you're splitting it with a mentor. So that's $3,500 you can make literally from home. Okay. Because the mentor is actually doing it. So when you set up an appointment with a client and you get their utility bill, we put the proposal together, then you can literally jump on Zoom and invite them to Zoom, or you can go to the home and either way, open up your laptop, open up Zoom, and the mentor can jump in through Zoom and just do it completely online and show the proposal. Okay. And then later you can be a mentor if that's what your goal is, right? Tier 2 is this. Okay. Once you do a minimum of 3 mentor sales where you split, then you go 100%. So you can earn an average of $7,000 per home based on that $10,000 margin, and you close all your own deals. By the way, you guys choose the margin. Okay. I forgot to let you guys know. So, at $20,000 wholesale, you could sell it, for the 20,000, you can sell it for 50,000 if you wanted to. Okay. This is just on average, but that's the amazing thing about this. You literally own your own business. Okay. Where you can choose exactly how much you get paid on these deals. So that's really, really cool. And then once you're tier 3, and the way you do that is you do your first 3 training cells, right? Then you do another 5 at tier 2. So if you do that and you decide to be a mentor where you can mentor other people in the company, then you go to tier 3. All you need to do is take a test. And so that's it. So a total of 8 cells and a test. And you'll go tier 3 and you'll be able to help others close their deals. You're going to earn an average of 7,000 average on your own personal projects. Plus you get paid on partner deals or mentor deals. So, an average of $3,500 on paired projects. Okay. And by the way, this is pretty huge money. Just to give you an idea, the mentor that's mentoring me, he did all 3 of my training cells, and he did 11 last month. And then somebody that came that he brought in, he did 8 like 2 weeks ago. He did 8 partner cells just in one day. So do the math, guys. 3,500 times 8 in one day. So this is huge money. Okay. So just to give you an idea, a little bit more of a visual idea, right? If you start taking this more seriously, okay, I mean, you guys can do 4 a month, right? That's only 1 a week. And so talk to 5, 6, 10 people, you'll get, 4. If you can do 4 at an average of the 7,000 average commission, guys, that's $28,000 per month, $336,000 per year. That's not a bad living, right? And you can do this. And by the way, you're helping these people a ton. These 4 people that you just helped, you're saving the money on their electricity bill, and it's 0 out of pocket. So literally nothing out of their pocket. You're saving them money, and you're putting $7,000 into your pocket. Is that pretty amazing or what? Okay, huge. Okay. Well, what if you did half of that, right? Well, 3. Then that's still 21,000 a month, 252,000 a year. What if you only got 2? Okay, if that's still 14,000 a month, 168,000 a year. Guys, what if you really messed up, and you only got 1? Okay, that's still $7,000 a month, $84,000 a year, just doing 1 solar installation yourself. And this is just personal sales. Okay, so very doable, very exciting, guys. We have world-class training. Everything's pretty much interactive. We have everything in the back office where you can search, anything as far as the knowledge base. And, like I said in the beginning, there's so much opportunity. There's 87 million eligible homes. Okay. So it's not a matter of people, thinking about going solar. People are going to go solar eventually. So it might as well be through us, right? Now, if you want to take advantage of, it being your business and having control of everything and getting paid, the bigger money, the company charges a $99 one-time onboarding fee and then $85 monthly technology fee. That way, it pays for everything that you're utilizing, the proposal tool, all of the stuff in the back office, all that good stuff. And so you're able to utilize that, the cost of goods model with us, all the tools, training, all that. Okay. And but even before that, guys, don't come in, don't sign up. Take us for a test drive. Okay. Take us for a test drive. Start asking people for their electric bill. Okay. That's pretty much 90% of our business is getting the electric bill so that we can, create a proposal. Because after that, it's pretty much very easy. If we can show them how to save money, they'll do it. The big thing that takes actually more time is getting the electric bill. So, make yourself a challenge. Okay. Get back to the person that is showing you this video and just get 2 or 3 electric bills. Okay. If we can save them money, there you go. Then you sign up, whether it's an ambassador or, one of the bigger plans. And then, you have the money right there, right? You're about to get paid $3,000-4,000. Okay. So I want to thank you guys. Just get back to the person, like I said, that shared this video with you, and either tell them you're an A, B, or C. Okay. Either you're all in. Okay. And if you're all in, you're all in, right? So we can help you get started either as a client, ambassador, or solar professional. B is a person that, you're in, but maybe you have some questions. So we can definitely help that, answer any questions that you have. And then a C is a see you later. And this isn't for me right now, but stay in contact with me. It might be for me later. Okay. And so thank you guys so much. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys at the top. Okay. Take care. Bye.